Hi everyone, I'm Caleb. I'm back for another commentary, and this time I'll be talking about Twice's 10th EP titled Taste of Love and their title track Alcohol Free. Just like all my other commentaries, I will be going into the music video for the title track as well as the entire album and possibly the live performance on Ellen. So before all that, as usual, I would go into a bit of what this EP is. It's the 10th EP from Twice, a group that's under JYP Entertainment and is being released in conjunction with Republic Records, which they were signed to last year before More and More. For the promotion of Eyes Wide Open, their previous full-length album last year, and the subsequent single Cry For Me, one of their members, Jeongyeon, couldn't participate in the promotion activities because she had mental health issues. So, but this is the group's comeback with all 9 members, which means that they'll be appearing on music shows, on interviews, all together as a 9-piece group, which I really am happy for because, I think it goes for any kind of group, right? Where you have at least one member missing. There's always that missing kind of component, even be it in a larger girl group like 9 members like Twice. There's a spot that's left for the missing member, but also you kind of, I guess for me as like a K-pop viewer, I do pay attention to the synergy of the whole group, which means that you gotta have all the members there. So it was pretty tough, like I think seeing how certain things they chose not to do because they didn't have the 9-piece. So for example, Cry For Me, I would like to think that there was going to be a music video for it, but because of all the different setbacks, so then they didn't have that. I'm so glad though that for the music videos that they did for the I Can't Stop Me, they had Jeongyeon in there. So at least looking back, in years to come, when for example now when there are 9-piece again, it works cohesively across a platform. But then definitely in the era of Eyes Wide Open, I feel like sometimes it was impeded. Certain things they didn't want to do because there were only 8 members, but I think what's good is that they try to keep it. They really try to keep things integral and make sure that every member participates, which I think is really the whole synergy of a girl group, or at least a music group in itself. You can't go without one of them, right? So this time I'm sensing from the teasers of the music video and the album that it's giving me Dance the Night Away Part 2 vibes. If you haven't checked out Dance the Night Away, it's in the card above. But basically it's like a tropical, summery type of a song. Seeing online summary of what it is like combining hip-hop also. I'll be interested to see what their take is, because ever since JYP and Republic Records are co-promoting the albums, I do sense there's like a bit of a change in direction for Twice kind of music. At least in terms of the album itself, you see more Western producers, more Western pop sounding tracks, right? And even for the title tracks, I thought More and More was so far their most, I guess, Western directed or like Western pop heavy kind of a song for Twice. Even if you check their early songs, it's quite far off that original track. Whereas I Can't Stop Me kind of went back in like meshed between like retro and the old Twice sound, and also a bit more like a fresh new take on the retro style. And then for this one, it seems like they're going in between as well. I feel like Dance the Night Away was really pop, really on that, EDM pop party kind of track. But for this one, they're kind of going in between, where they're kind of experimenting with other beats such as like hip hop, as seen here. So I think it'll be interesting to see. The reason why I'm doing and uploading the video so late is because I wanted to wait until all the tracks came out because they dropped Alcohol Free, the music video, 2 days ago on the 9th of June, and then Taste of Love, the entire album itself, on the 11th of June. So I'm not sure why they chose to do that, because for the past releases, at least for More and More and Eyes Wide Open, they didn't do that. They dropped the album and the title track on the same day. So I'm not sure how it's gonna, is it gonna impede in sales? Is it gonna reflect sales wise? I feel it's kind of like a bit detrimental to, if they were wanting to top the success of Eyes Wide Open, because Eyes Wide Open did enter into the US Billboard 200 chart. And so I'm not sure whether they're trying to beat the record this time around, but it seems like the promotion is a little more spread out. And also my other concern is because TXT is also on Republic Records, and I was looking at their Instagram the other day, and when Alcohol Free was already released and Republic Records didn't post a thing about it, at least on their Instagram, but they were promoting TXT's new song, Love Song, that came out. So I'm like, it's so confusing because there's two K-pop groups under the same Western label, and it's like the promotion is a bit off. Yeah, because TXT's one was already released a while back, so I'm not sure why they're still promoting that one and then not do anything about Twice. Hopefully they are posting something about Twice on their Instagram account today. I will check it. Okay, they did do it when they released the Taste of Love album. So, okay, I mean, that's forgivable, I guess, but I wish they did push a bit more for the music video itself, at least on the Western side of things. I mean, the Korean, they did have Music Bank, they had Ellen and all that, but I think Republic Records should have done more. It feels a bit, they're kind of more laid back as compared to other US and Korean agencies' efforts to promote a certain K-pop group. But with that said, let's get into Twice, the Alcohol Free music video, and let's check it out, how it's going to turn out. I am personally excited. I hope that there will be, it's going to be a pop summary. I mean, it is the in thing now in these few months. All these tracks are coming out lately in that kind of sound. So it'll be interesting to see how their sound has evolved since I Was Wide Open. And the track is, this time fully produced by JYP. As compared to I Can't Stop Me, which was co-produced and co-written, but this round it is totally lyrics and music by JYP, so it's going to be interesting to see what the take is. Okay, let's go Momo, our resident main dancer, lead dancer. Okay, very tropical. I think that's the key choreography, the shoulder movement, and I'm hoping for a very layered line distribution, cutting between different members instead of like whole chunk of lyrics dedicated to one member at one point. Yes, this is good. So far, I'm hearing all the members. I think at least most of the members within the first 1 minute of the track. This music video set I saw in the teaser, if I'm not wrong, this is Treasures, where Treasure also did their My Treasure music video set. In terms of the production, it's more toned down compared to I Can't Stop Me, More and More. I mean, it fits with the track itself. It's more laid back. Oh, Jaehyun is just doing... I would have loved to hear some rap actually. But I guess the in thing now is like very retro sounds that Twice is focused on, which I'm not upset about it. I mean, it might take me some time to get to listen to their music and then kind of like it more. Knowing that JYP was the one that produced this. Okay, yes, rap come in. Knowing that he's the one that produced this, I think it's pretty cool that he can do so diverse songs, feel special, More and More, I Can't Stop Me, all the title tracks sound quite different in their own right. Yes, I love that Jeongyeon also did rap. I love it. I feel like I'm hearing all the members more this time around. I mean, Jeongyeon in general typically gets the most lines, and there are some songs which are really, the line distribution is really off, and you know me, I love a very equal line distribution. And especially with songs that, you know, they give one line to like every member, so then you can hear so many members within just one section of the song. I love that, so this is ticking on the right boxes for me. Compared to their previous title tracks, this is definitely more soft. You know, it's not so hard-hitting in terms of the beat, in terms of the rhythm. It's definitely more laid back. But I'm not upset about it. I think it's a good take. I'd rather they, you know, experiment different things. Even now that they are one of the more senior girl groups already, you know, it's time for them to experiment beyond, you know, go take the risks in terms of, you know, the kind of music they want to explore, the genres, instead of just sticking to the same formula time and time again. Yeah, so this is good. You know, it's pretty soft. It's a very soft track, but I'm liking the sound. Definitely, for sure. Now we go into the track list. Looking at the track list, we have several members also did do the lyrics for several of the songs on the album. But for this one, like pretty much all the other songs other than the title track were written by members. Alcohol Free as the first one. For Eyes Wide Open, the second track being First Time, which Jihyo wrote. The music, of course, this was a very big thing in the, I guess, the music fandom community, that Jade Thirlwall, who is a member of Little Mix, which I also love to listen to for a very long time, she also, you know, composed this as well. So I think it's going to be really cool how it's going to sound like. I'm guessing that it's like More and More, it was written in a direction for Western pop artists to sing, or a pop group or whatever. But then they, you know, changed it around with the lyric writing to fit it into a Korean group. My guess, not sure. Red Triangle, I'm not sure, maybe they are the first time doing it for Twice. And then we have Scandal, which Taehyun wrote the lyrics to, and then followed by Conversation, which Sana wrote the lyrics to, and then Baby Blue Love, which Naya wrote the lyrics to. I think, wow, the arrangement is done by European production teams. I think all the songs in general are going to be very Western sounding. Yeah, I think just like the previous ones. And then SOS, which Taehyun wrote the lyrics to. Wow, I mean, really hands-on. I'm glad to see as many of the members themselves, you know, being more hands-on with the artistic vision, with the way the group is crafted. I mean, JYP, he is kind of infamous a little bit for, like, you know, ruining some of the, like, you know, GOT7, the careers, but I'm glad, at least with the girl groups, you know, no matter how controversial it is, at least he's letting them have more control over the vision of the group itself right now, and I'm all for it. Let's go with the second track on the mini album, First Time. Yes! I think hands down my favorite B-side track from Twice as of yet. I typically don't really go for their B-side tracks because I feel like it's more in the original Twice sound, which I am not very for. Yes, I love the beat in the background. Ooh, yes. It's giving me like a Dua Lipa, her Future Nostalgia album kind of a sound in terms of the instrumentation. Oh, I love that they are doing, you know, harmonies. In the production of this album, so far at least, I'm hearing that their vocals are being more pronounced and the instrumental is more stripped back. Interesting. Oh, I love this callback kind of like thing. It seems like something that you can probably hear in their concerts and the fans doing. Ooh, English lyrics, yes, come through. I like that. Yeah, I'm seeing the lyrics right now, and it's interesting to see that the members are doing like they are layering each other for most of the tracks. That's really cool. Ooh. And Jihyo and Nayeon doing this. One of them singing the low line and then the other one octave higher. Ooh, the ad-libs, sweet. I like the track. I would definitely playlist this B-side track for me from Twice. I think this is my favorite B-side from them so far. I'm loving the energy that they're giving. So far, it feels very cohesive to the title track. It follows in suit, and I'm also looking at how well it flows as a mini album. What kind of journey they're going to take us through in terms of the sound, the production, the lyric writing, and I think it's just like Alcohol Free. It's the lyrics is about first love, kind of feels, giving you butterflies. And then, so I think it's, very light-hearted. So next one we have Scandal. Ooh, right? Let me read the title of the song. Oh yes, I remember hearing this in the teaser. I love the intro part. It's getting more upbeat this time for this track. Ooh. Okay, Sana, Momo, Nayeon in the pre chorus. Ooh. Definitely more English lyrics from them. Oh, and then the keys. Ooh, I like that they're just repeating that beat. I can't wait to hear how they would do it live though, like with the band, probably with drums and all that. Ooh, the runs. Yes. Ziyu, yes. Oh, it's so catchy, the chorus. Loving it. And definitely with the enunciation of English, I feel like this time around it's much sharper, right? They're really perfecting it. I mean, you can tell with the interviews, they are trying to speak more English, so I think the diversity, it's not about them trying to fit into new English, but the diversity of, languages and versatility of them as an artist, I'm all for it. Ooh. I can imagine a lot of fans loving this track because it is so sensual, the lyrics. I think it's more mature, definitely a more mature side of them. And then with the outro, I can imagine a lot of fun interpretations of the dance for this part, especially for the outros. Now we go with Conversation. I'm sensing that as we go into the middle of the album, at least I guess on the fourth track, the middle of the album, it's going, it's really the energeticness of the song and the instrumentation is definitely going up. Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe this might be placed first time. It's my favorite track. I'm just liking that, even within a single verse, so far for all the different tracks that I've listened to on this album, there are like at least 3 members or 2 members sharing that one verse. If that's not, very even, or like I would say an effort to make an even line distribution, I don't know what it is, right? I feel like it's more cohesive, and it's not filler track kind of that feeling that you're getting so far. It's like every song has a reason for it being on the album. And honestly, when I found out that it was a mini album, and I felt like, I was expecting, I was hoping for a full-length album again from them. I was not very hopeful in terms of like how they're gonna piece together the whole tracking of the song, but not disappointing me. I think that's with every effort, no matter how small or big it is, they're trying to top it in terms of the effort of the whole production of the track and the cohesiveness of the album. Oh, I love the beat. Definitely with the feel-good lyrics as well. So far since the third and fourth track, it's really short. below 3 minutes. Even if it's shorter, you know, at least I feel like the quality is more important and not make it go on for too long and make it become boring. I think at every turn they're giving us something new and fresh. Oh, I love the abrupt ending of it. You know, I can imagine it being like a clap clap. Now we go with Baby Blue Love. Ooh, wow. I'm loving that the guitar in the background, the bass as well. Oh, definitely this song is more English lyrics, even for the chorus and then for the verses. Ooh. I mean, it's definitely in Twice round with like the bit more cheesy lyric writing, right? Understandably for Twice, it's that kind of lyric writing that, you know, that is really key in their kind of the repertoire. Although, yeah, again with Momo doing the act cute kind of vocal, I wish you could just, you know, like in terms of JYP, the whole framing of the group, I'm not sure why, but like I would love to hear her more just in a natural voice. Especially with members that I'm not really expecting to do English lyrics like Mina, I'm really shook. Like, they sound really good like doing English. Oh, and then with do, yeah. Oh, Jihyo, come on. And doing ad-libs on top of this. Oh, interesting. Going back into the chorus. It works well, like all these tracks on its own. Like I'm not sure how it fits into like the whole Twice repertoire of things. Like all just strictly really like, you know, retro, tropical kind of sounds. And then this atmospheric, ooh, love that. Let's see the final track on the album, other than Cry For Me, the English version. I mean, SOS what? SOS from the love, is it like some breakup track? No, right? Oh, like you want your baby, your love to save you. Okay. I mean, it is also in the nature of Twice with this kind of feel-good love and, you know, light-hearted songs. So even this track and Baby Blue Love also less than 3 minutes. Interesting. Not that many tracks in the previous efforts with under 3 minutes. But I'm all for the quality of the songs, that's for sure. Oh, I love that. Yeah, the layering in the song. There's attention to like what makes this genre of music popular in itself, and then they are experimenting with every song a different part of the genre, and I appreciate that. I think that's how it manages to stand out. All the different tracks manage to stand out from each other, but yet remain cohesive. The cheesy lyrics, you gotta save me again. I like it like that. Yes, rap. Oh, this is a verse 3. That's interesting. Jeongyeon, come on. I love to use English. Wow, it sounds so good. Sana as well. Oh, Jihyo ending with the title of the song. Ooh, I love that. We think with more listens, I might get into all the songs on this album for once, like as compared to the previous efforts. I think every song stands out in its own, in its own way. Like in terms of the sound, the kind of the uniqueness of the sound. All the songs work together so well because they are in the same genre, but they show a different side of the genre, like I said. So I'm liking the direction of the group. You know, since I Can't Stop Me and with Eyes Wide Open, you know, they are sticking with this, take you back into the 80s and the oldies music style. It might take some time for this music to grow on me, but definitely for sure, I don't think it's a bad effort. I think it, if anything, it sustains what they did with I Can't Stop Me. You know, in terms of the way, the amount of production, the amount of effort that is going into the instrumentation. and the line distributions. That's for sure. I don't think I'll be talking about Cry For Me, the English version, because it's just the same thing, it's just with English lyric. But please do check it out. I have separate playlists for English and Korean language songs. So this is gonna be under my English playlist because I love Cry For Me as a track. And with the English version, even better. Let's go into the live performance of Alcohol Free. On Ellen. I'm glad they are doing, like, you know, with the release of the song, they actually had this live performance on for Western audiences right on the get-go, because with I Can't Stop Me, it was like months after that, then they had like a live performance on one of the other TV shows on US. I'm loving the set design. And the outfit is definitely more mature, you know. And then going back to like the whole Dance the Night Away, definitely it strays away from that sound. So I'm so interesting. Even though it is summery in itself, you know, like how they would, you know, typically have summery songs. And so I think that's pretty cool that the sound is always surprising at every turn. The dancing is very in that genre of music as well. I personally like Jeongyeon's voice a lot, so I'm glad to see her even like just performing as well this time around too. Ooh, the change of outfits. Love it. JYP gives them very distinct styles, each member, you know. And also I like the rap, you know, like they kind of choose to have the rap following the on beat, but then with the background instrumentation being like, you know, doing the syncopated beat. That contrast works so well. Yeah, it's Oh, like they're holding the champagne cup. That is cool. I love that. Overall, I think this is a good effort from them, a good direction. Although I hope with the next album from them, they would change direction. 2 albums of the same genre is really good enough. Like, you know, I would like to see them do something else again, but still retain the Twice sound, you know, the Twice vocal styles. Other than, like I said, my complaints like with Momo's, I feel like maybe they're trying to box her into that kind of vocal style, because there are videos online where, you know, you can clearly hear Momo, her natural voice is, in a singing voice, is quite different. So I would love to hear her just, you know, being herself more. At least, you know, even with the artistic vision, now they're allowed to be more experimentative and have more control over their artistic vision in writing songs and all that. I also would love to hear in terms of their singing style, let them, you know, be more of themselves. And yeah, I would love to see that. And yeah, overall, I enjoy it. It might take some time to grow on me, but I definitely will, you know, listen to the song more and the album more. So do let me know in the comment section down below how you feel about the song. I would love to, you know, have your responses on what you feel of Twice as a group, their direction, the music so far. This album, was it a hit or miss for you? And without further ado, thank you very much and catch you on the next one.